Hi Dad, let's make it happen.
As pro renovators, we thought we'd share some tips and tricks. As learner builders and renovators, we thought we'd share some Mō ora, this week we were tasked with doing a Stanley Toolshed makeover, and I am very excited about this week's reveal.
This week we're heading back into the community. Both me and my father-in-law never finished school, which is pretty ironic because I did end up becoming a primary school teacher.
And here's TJ's concept drawings of the outdoor makeover. Not sure why Caudle thought he could have a sleep though.
Surprise this primary school with the coolest things.
Oh, it's raining. I meant to stain it. It's gonna wash off. Oh, we lost.
Welcome, trailblazers, game changers, risk takers. My name is Amber Peebles, and this is NZ Real Reveals, the world's first renovation show live on TikTok and now YouTube. Last week, our teams started strong with some epic reveals, so I have high hopes for what we have in store for you today. Remember, this is different to a usual renovation show. We have no scripts, no fancy camera crews, just real people working on their own home, one weekly challenge at a time. And remember, sharing this live stream puts you in the draw to win a $1,500 Stanley Tool DIY starter kit. If you watched and shared last week, you might be our lucky winner. Find out soon. The sharing part really is important, whānau. We need you to share this live feed because this show lives and breathes on social. So please do us a huge solid and hit the share button on the bottom right of your screens. Thank you, legends. Actually, while you're doing that, let's check out our leaderboard because this race is heating up. Here are the standings. Last week was actually our closest ever challenge on the series. Ash and Lou took the win and are in the lead with 10 points. Less than 2% of the vote separated our next three teams. Micah and Blondie coming in second with 5 points. Kelsey and Ty taking out third with 3 points. And then Carla and TJ. Beautiful Carla and TJ. After all that work, so close. For context, they were only 50 votes behind last week's winners. Wow. That is a good reminder that the power is in your hands. If you want to see your favorite team climb that leaderboard, you need to vote. And if you're new to the show, I'll explain how to do that a little later on. Because right now, it's time to bring the creators on and see how their week's been. Welcome, everyone.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Oh.
Good to see your smiling faces. Some of them. Okay, talk to me. What is the general vibe out there? How are you guys holding up?
Tired.
Yeah.
Happy it's done.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm like, am I laughing with you? Well, you'd need to be laughing for me to laugh with you. But yeah, it's brutal, isn't it? Okay, let's go through this one at a time. Ty, Kelsey, you were tasked with renovating your deck with Rosine. Kelsey, think of me as your Real Reveals therapist. Vent, how was the week?
Yes, I think I definitely needed a therapist at some stages. It was definitely Ty. The week was tough. The rain was not best. It made it very hard for us to get the deck done. And so, yeah, we had a lot of setbacks, but we were proud of ourselves for pushing on and getting what we could done. And we ended up finishing. So, yeah, we're very, proud of ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, as you should be. Well, I'm scared, but also super eager to see how it all came together. So let's roll the tape.
Right, whānau. This week, the weather was not on our side.
Oh, it's raining. I meant to stain it. Oh, we lost.
Honestly, we were so determined to get this deck done, even if it meant breaking a couple toes.
Yeah.
Even though we had a tsunami on our deck, Ty and I tried to make the best out of the situation, and we knew we had a big couple of days ahead of us. Whilst we waited for a break in the weather, we headed over to Rosine to grab our deck stain and paint, and Grace was an absolute legend. She was so helpful and put a smile on my face even though I was stressing. Because Rosine was our amazing sponsor this week, we had to still get a couple things from Mitre 10 to make sure that we could bring this deck together. And I swear we're at Mitre 10 more than we are at our own house. Every day after mahi, we're straight into the store getting all the supplies that we need. Now due to the weather, we also had to wait for our timber to dry, so that set us back another day. And so we could only wait for the sun to come out before it didn't.
Don't speak too soon.
Just when we thought we had some luck. And then, of course, the sun came out, and we weren't going to trust it because soon after the tarp was back on and we were rolling underneath the tarp again. And whilst Ty was on pergola duties, I was on painting duties, and Ty and I were just both trying to work together to try and get as much done as we could between the rain, the sun, the hail and the shine.
Stay tuned for what colour we've chosen, and you might be keen on that one.
Finally we got a clear patch, so we decided to stain the deck, but let's just say it didn't turn out quite how we wanted.
We do not like this colour.
So take it from us, do not stain your deck in the wet weather. We definitely broke all the rules with this one. And because Ty was the only one in good spirits, he decided to create a really cool outdoor barbecue area, which we are so happy with how it turned out. And despite the weather, we are so proud of ourselves for pushing on and getting it done.
Oh man, struggle street. But also,
Why did that feel like the longest video?
no, that deck looks stunning. I mean, you've got to be happy with that. You've got to be, it's gorgeous.
Still got paint on my hands.
I feel like you'll have paint for like the next 3 weeks. You'll be finding it in the weirdest places. Ty, you are the man for keeping your spirits up, and that barbecue spot is art. Great job.
Thank you.
Because also working, thank you, man of many words, working in the rain can just be such a punish. You don't have to be man a lot of words if that's what you pull out when it's raining. Great job. Sit tight, you two. I will talk to you very soon. Next up, coming in from Glen Eden, our mother and son duo, Micah and Blondie. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Okay, so this last week, your mission was to overhaul the shed and magic it into a Stanley Tool oasis. But Micah, what's the go? You were solo this week.
I know. Blondie buggered off to go rest. She needed a good old rest, so I sent her back to Ōtautahi, which was well deserved. So yeah.
I heard of a spa day, but Blondie needed a spa week. She was like, I need a spa week. Sorry, guys. It's in my contract. I get it. Okay, well, I almost want to ask you more questions, but let's roll the clip first and then we'll talk after, because I feel like this is what the people want to see. So let's not keep them waiting. Let's check it out.
You guys ready?
Yeah. Come on. Oh my god!
Come and transform the space into our dream tool shed. Now, this garage hasn't been cleaned out in about 10 years, so we did a lot of sweeping, a lot of cobweb gathering, and a lot of dump runs. Our initial thought was to just paint the walls, but after looking at the beams, we realized we can paint them and create a lot more visual space. We headed into Resene to grab all the paint we needed. The team there is absolutely amazing. We sealed all the bricks with Resene Sure Seal and then did black white all over.
Blondie's off for the week, so I brought in a skippy to help me through the day. I tell you what, there is never a bloody dull moment.
We took the paint spill in our stride and kept on trucking. My method for this transformation was a little bit all over the place. I wish that I'd prepped it all first before I painted. The 7-day working week and a few sleepless nights have really been getting to me, and to be honest, I miss my girl Blondie. But thankfully, that's nothing a trip to Mighty 10 can't fix, so off I went.
Sweet as, just grab myself enough to get started.
Next up on the list was transforming the shelving unit we found under the house.
We have a crap ton of stuff that we've got to get removed.
You see, the thing is, when you're renovating, there's always another job to do and always something else that takes priority. By this stage, I was really starting to feel the crunch, and thankfully, I got some help in for the shelves. Now, I'll let you in on a little secret. Up until a week ago when we worked on the playhouse, I hadn't really ever built things myself. I think a lot of that's been not having the right tools and being too embarrassed to ask questions.
Far out, I'm feeling totally swamped, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to finish in time. Still got to do lots of staining here and all of this.
It was about this time that it all started to hit me, and honestly, I didn't think that I'd finish. Thankfully, I'm pretty stubborn when I've got a clear vision.
We'll be right back after this short but necessary ad break.
After dinner, I installed a wicked storage solution to hang all of my Stanley tools.
We're almost there. I'm so tired, but looking forward to the reveal. Kia ora team, come and check out my tool shed reveal. First up, something that was really important was having a lot of storage. We headed into Mitre 10 to grab the ledge storage. It's super easy to use and you can put a bunch of different hanging options on there. Next up, I wanted to utilize the practical bench space that we had, so I added some backing and I stained it all black, and it's just come up really nice. Another thing I really needed was a lot of shelving, and I found these in our garage. I scraped them down, painted them, and now they just look so great and they're super sturdy. This next area is probably my favorite. I challenged myself with some building on my own and I feel like I did a really good job, which is kind of the essence of what the tool shed is about for me: learning, giving things a go, and hopefully getting better. Over here, I created a storage solution for all of these doors to go on. Next up, I built this freaking door and I'm so stoked. This is it here. It's a little bit messy back here, so let's not look at that. Finally, we have quite a small house, so I wanted to create some practical space that we could also use down here. I brought a couch in as well, which is actually such a nice area to just hang out in.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. That is unreal, buddy. Whoa.
Oh,
I mean, that's incredible. Your last week's reveal did make me cry. I'm not quite at that level, but I'm absolutely blown away. Okay, so just because I'm not crying, don't think that I'm not very impressed. How are you feeling actually about building and using the power tools now?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've always loved styling, seen a vision for stuff, but I think in terms of building it, like, I probably have always wished that I would, could be more practical. And I think I've always looked at stuff, but maybe never quite had the tools, or never quite had someone to teach me how to use it. And I feel like after last week working with Stan and stuff, but it was lots of fun. I don't know, I'm tired. I think that's why I'm a little bit emotional. So
you were trying to get me to cry again. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. No, that's really cool. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. That's awesome, guys. Okay, well, sit tight. I will be back with you very shortly. Next, we have Carla and TJ, aka NZ DIY. Welcome, team.
Yo, what's up? How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so good. This past week, Mitre 10 challenged you with renovating your outdoor area. And from the progress videos, it looked like you have a Balinese vibe going on. Whose creative was that?
Yeah, that'll be all Carla. That's Carla's all the design, all the pretty things. So tell us about that, Carla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you.
We-
You're like, it was me. That was right. Okay. Okay, all right. Well, you're like, look, I'll just let a picture paint 1,000 words. So why don't we roll the clip and we'll chat after?
Okay. Hang on. Before you pour yourself a cocktail, let's go back a week. This was our outdoor area before we partnered with Mitre 10 to transform this space into a Balinese-inspired sanctuary. We want to do quick, easy projects that make a lot of impact, including solar lighting, fence screening, plants, and beautiful furniture. What happened? The wood's too short.
Oh!
Don't worry, we've got the pro on the job this time. We just started to paint the fence and we're using fence screening on the pergola roof to give it a Balinese feel and to help with shade.
Beauty.
We're working into the night as it's meant to pour down tomorrow. We're boosting through the jobs while it's dry, and that didn't last long.
Oh, those are all good.
2 fingers left. Oh, beautiful day out here. Real reveals. Keeping it real. Hi, I hope you're out here in this rain, mate. Could not be inside having a cup of tea.
Someone's coming to do. Look at the neighbours. The neighbours here. We're grabbing more plants at Mitre 10 and some deck stain at Resine. Choosing colours can be hard, so I love these little test pots. An old mate's added a bit of extra screening for privacy, and the rain is back.
Can't do much in this weather. Anyway, having a shot at making a little balina.
I like outdoor serveries as it's a really nice way to display your food and keep the dining table clutter-free. I also love how this screening has covered an old ugly fence in less than 20 minutes. The Victral solar lights are another quick, easy way to make a massive impact. They've got a huge range and our outdoor area would just look nothing at night without them. We're prepping the deck ready to stain, including trying to sand off some paint we spilt. Seeing the boys in orange deliver our furniture was the best thing that's happened this week. And the sun finally came out so I could stain the deck. Next was the planting, which is a massive part of our Balinese theme, as are pot plants. Anyway, here's a reminder of our deck before and after. We're so loving the Montego outdoor furniture. The 100% sustainably sourced teak and dark cushions give it a real Balinese feel. We've paired the Montego table with the Vivid chairs to create a high-end look more affordably.
I'm just so sorry I'm smiling. Was that the mannequin challenge in there? I did not have that. Oh, that's so good. What an edit.
No embarrassing.
Guys, you get so much mahi done in a week. It's incredible. Where do I start? Talk to me about what was the week high and the week low?
Okay. The week high would definitely have been when the Mitre 10 boys delivered our furniture. That felt like we were really close to the end, and it was something beautiful that turned up amongst all the crap. And then the low was same as Kelsey and Ty, just the weather was shocker. It was a shocker here. So yeah, we're working into the night to kind of get it done around the raindrops.
Yeah, you just think you'd get a break in the weather and you get everything out, and then it just hits you again, and then like, and it just keep repeating like that for like 3 days. Ty will know it was so frustrating, but there was enough break in the weather just to get it done. So that's what we did. Hey.
Oh, I love it. I'm so proud of you guys. And if that reveal doesn't win you the top prize, that robot dance absolutely should. I'd watch 10 episodes of that. So good. I'll talk to you guys soon. Now you've seen 3 out of 4 reveals. It's a good time to mention voting. If you haven't done it before, that's all good. Once we've seen the clips from our 4 teams, we'll give you a 3-minute voting period with a little reminder on each before and after. So stick around and I'll explain exactly how to do that soon. But right now, we have one more reveal. That is, of course, from Ash and Lou. Hi, guys.
Kia ora.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Kia ora. Okay, this week, you guys paired up with our charity partner, the Kindness Collective, to build a playhouse for Fell Valley Primary. Did the weather catch you guys out as well?
Yeah, it looks like it caught everybody out. So we were fortunate to be able to build some of our playhouse in the garage, paint in the garage, but we got caught in the rain too. It was a bit tough. Lost a lot of paint down the not down the drain, on the road.
Yeah, brutal. If I could control the weather, my friend, I would do that for you, but it is out of my reach.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's have a little look and see how your week went.
Both me and my father-in-law never finished school, which is pretty ironic because I did end up becoming a primary school teacher. This week, we're heading back into the community thanks to Mitre 10 and the Kindness Collective. Lou and I are both passionate about helping young people, me in the classroom, while Lou has committed the last 30 plus years to helping rangatahi within our small town. The Kindness Collective Kaupapa is a charity that supports over 100,000 people every year who are living in poverty. They have partnered with 287 different communities across the Mutu, including social services, schools, marae, kohanga reo and ECE centres. Now, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for our incredible builders, Hamish and Kieran, who really came out and were the MVPs. I even managed to get in there on the power tools, and let's just say I learned a few things. When we originally chose our colours, we weren't too sure on our theme, and then I just observed my kids and what their interests are, and it's always pretend play and food, which takes after me, I guess. So we went for an ice cream shop, and oh my gosh, it came out way better than we ever would have hoped. We added a few little additions to the playhouse, and voila, here it is.
That was very cool. You might have to go back to teaching.
Very special bunch of tamariki here at Fell Valley School. Thank you, Kindness Collective. You have truly made all of them so happy.
Oh, all those smiling faces. Great work, guys, even in the rain. Oh,
In the rain.
talk to me. What were a few highlights from the week?
Oh, definitely. Just seeing the excitement and joy on all of the kids' faces. We still have Steve, the principal, sending us photos a couple of days after. Just showing us how much they all enjoy it, and they were so grateful. And I know it was a bit emotional being back at school as well, and we presented it to the whole junior school, so there was like 140 kids. Louise said maybe it's time for me to go back to teaching, but I'm not sure about that one. I don't miss it that much.
Yeah, it looked like you were in your element, but then getting into another element because we got you on the power tools. How did that feel? Do you think, you've got the bug?
Oh yeah, he finally let me have a go, and even then I had to have very close observations. So we're learning on the job.
Yeah, that's the best way. All right, well, stick around, you guys. You're like, no. I'll talk to you guys soon. Right, now you have seen all the reveals. Have a really good think about who deserves this week's win, because you are about to cast your vote. Now, here are your voting instructions. You must be watching this stream on a phone and on NZ Real Reveals TikTok live stream. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can't vote there, my friend. YouTube viewers, get your phone out, scan the QR code that's on the top right-hand corner of your screen, and like a magic wand, it will deliver you over to us, NZ Real Reveals on TikTok Live. Voting will be open for the next 3 minutes. And remember, if you're watching through one of our amazing creator accounts on their live stream, I'm going to need you to jump across to the NZ Real Reveals page. And if you're on a laptop, log in on your phone, okay? Let's roll a little reveal refresher for anyone who's undecided.
Brought a couch in as well, which is actually such a nice area to just hang out in.
Anyway, here's a reminder of our deck before and after. We're so loving the Montego outdoor furniture. The 100% sustainably sourced teak and dark cushions give it a real Balinese feel. We've paired the Montego table with the Vivid chairs to create a high-end look more affordably.
That was very cool. You might have to go back to teaching.
Very special bunch of tamariki here at Bow Valley School. Thank you, Kindness Collective. You have truly made all of them so happy.
So epic seeing them all together like that. One of my many assistants clearly made one of those videos a little bit too dark, so I'll be firing them instantly out of all my assistants. Sorry, guys. How are we going for time? Oh, we've got 10 seconds. Gosh, okay. Wow, that went fast. So get your vote in. You probably have roughly 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, what have I got? What have I got? We have...
Drum roll.
Whoa, drum roll. Oh, Kelsey and Ty. Yeah, wait, did it just change?
Down there.
Oh, down there. No, wait, show me again.
It's Carla and TJ.
Carla and TJ. Sorry, it was blocked. Carla and TJ. Oh, wow. Yay! Carla and TJ, you won. Epic work. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Well, congratulations. Amazing job. Absolutely deserved. The people have spoken. Now, guys, I'm sure you are at the edge of your seat waiting to hear what this week's challenges will be. So let me tell you, Kelsey and Ty, we've seen just how impactful these Kindness Collective challenges can be. So now it's your turn. No pressure, but the first one did make me cry. So good luck with the Playhouse. Carla and TJ, it's spring, and our latest partner, Yates, wants to help bring your garden and your brand new deck area to life. So I'll leave that in your very capable hands. How cool. Blondie, I hope you're feeling rested. You guys have the Resine Challenge this week. Your mission is to take like whatever this is and give it the Micah and Blondie magic touch. And Ash and Lou, Well, Louis has snuck us a photo of your garage, and it's, well, a garage. So I hope Micah's segment inspired you, because you'll be working with Mitre 10 to transform this space. Awesome. Now, before we wrap for the night, one more reminder that each week you can win yourself a Stanley DIY Starter Toolkit worth $1,500 just by watching, sharing, and voting. It's as easy as that. And this week's winner is Karina McPherson. I love that we are one of only 4 accounts that you're following. Thank you so much for watching and sharing. Slide us a DM ASAP and we'll get that out to you. Right, well, teams, you have your work cut out for you. Any last words heading into the week?
Go hard, everybody.
Yeah, congrats, team.
Well done,
Rest
guys.
well, rest well.
So good.
Sleep well tonight.
Thank you.
Definitely get some rest. Well, thanks, guys. And thanks again to you guys watching. Keep an eye on our team's social feeds and make sure you are following along, as well as our sponsors, Mitre 10, Resine, Noel Leeming, Yates, Makeda, Stanley Tools, and our charity partner, the Kindness Collective. And this is important. Please head to our TikTok page and book in next week's live show by following the link, because our creators will be back with their reveals. And feel free to stick around just in case your fave creators are on their own channels going live after this, answering questions and getting advice, that kind of thing. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week, 7:30 Wednesday night on NZ Real Reveals.